It's pretty rare for lightning to strike the same location twice, unless, of course, you work at Embark Studios, where you have the finals and you have Arc Raiders. But what happens when one game is widely popular and it's growing day by day, while the other game is becoming more lackluster in player count? That's what today's video is all about. This is the topic that really caught my interest today. And one of the things that was talked about in this video was, is there a lack of advertising for the finals? Is that the reason why the player count is so low?
Personally, with the amount of people I've talked to about the finals, the majority of them have never even heard of the game, and those of them that have said that they had a fun time and they're not sure why they stopped playing it.
I can second this because the friends that I've talked to, they know of the finals from other content creators, but they didn't even know that Embark Studios was the same studio behind Arc Raiders. And that is a little jarring, but I also do think, and he made this point as well, that if they know the same studio that made Arc Raiders made the finals, that could give them that transfer to, or the, not the transfer, but the, there's a word for it, make the transition easier for them to go from one game to the other, or to at least try it, because it is free, it is on console, it is on PC, it is cross-platform. Why not at that point, you know? One way they could actually get their advertising without spending a bunch of ad dollars on YouTube ads or TV ads is to do something that Ubisoft has actually done. And of course, I know Ubisoft is, you know, they're dumpster fire, whatever, trash. But the system they had in The Division, what did they do? If you are playing The Division and you have played previous Ubisoft titles within their umbrella at that time, I know for sure For Honor, let's say For Honor, you could get like a weapon little charm that rewards you for playing previous Ubisoft titles that are under that Ubisoft umbrella. Embark can do the same thing with the rubber ducks in Arc Raiders. You could have a little rubber duck emblem charm on your gun if they don't already have one yet on the finals. But the same thing with the finals, you can have something from the finals be a little backpack tag in Arc Raiders, or some kind of skin where you have a patch that lets you know, oh, that's from the finals. If I play the finals, I can get that reward for free. Or you might have to play, or not play, but might have to pay a small amount of points just to get that. But the main unlock is to play the previous game. Like I said too, the finals is free. There should be no issue. There's no barrier of entry into the finals outside of you spending your time on it. Like, it's a no-brainer to me. Now, another big issue about the finals within this video is the new player experience. Now, for myself, the new player experience, it was adjacent to me watching other creators play the game. So while I'm going through the tutorial, it's not like I'm understanding the full, it's not like I'm expecting to understand the full game from the tutorial. I am just pushing through it just so I can get to the game, just so I can emulate the people I'm watching on YouTube, TikTok, whatever, play the game. And I don't think that's a bad way to get into the finals. I know way years ago when I played Rainbow Six Siege, that was the same way. Siege kind of shows you the ropes in the tutorial, if there was a tutorial. I think it was just you have to play a certain amount of matches or rank up to level 20 or something. You know, Siege just threw you into the fire. In that, the way you get through that tutorial phase, that beginner first steps as a beginner, is to, I feel like, watch videos. You have to watch videos of other people, of better players making better decisions, and you as the new player emulating those same decisions and getting more wins. I think that's the way to do it. That's the way I've always done it. Embark could change their tutorial method. I don't think it's necessary. I think the finals just, I think it just needs more content creators around it. And I think it starts with advertising. Advertising is the awareness. And if people see you enjoying it consistently, then that's like the recipe for success. I also feel like we're going into a weird period where we're watching the creators just to see if the game is interesting, and then going off and experiencing it for ourselves. I know there's a ton more content creators out there, and you as a creator, myself included, but you as a creator watching other creators, it kind of messes with your own creative flow, and you start emulating too much from other creators, and that really messes things up. So I think as a creator and as an actual player, people are starting to watch and just playing it for themselves, getting their own opinions, forming their own opinions, because that's what makes the game enjoyable. I think Call of Duty has really proven with the streamer economy and the upload economy around that, the sheer amounts and the rages, the toxicity, it gets tiring after a while. And I know for sure for me, I just stayed away from that. That's not something I wanted to be around. Of course, I love gaming, and tuning in every now and then does help just to see what other people are playing, what other people are enjoying. But the biggest thing you can do as a gamer, the best thing you can do for yourself, is to play the games yourself, experience it for yourself, and enjoy it. I also think there's a lot of options for gamers out there too. So much so to the point where the finals, which isn't a bad game, all it needs is for one creator to post a real genuine reaction, having a great time with the game, for it to draw and attract even more players. I'll be honest, I heard about the finals, didn't play it. Charlie uploaded, Moist Critical uploaded a video about it, and I was like, man, that actually does look pretty fun. I tried it and I had a blast as well. So I think the pipeline should be that exact thing. You create a game with a solid foundation, solid gameplay loop. Players come in, allow their creativity to shine within the game, post it, have those genuine moments be uploaded, go viral. And then new players, they see that, they want to emulate that as well or have their own experiences, and then they go in and play it themselves. And once again, I feel like there's a lot of games, there's a lot of options out there right now. But all it takes is for just one genuine moment to happen, for one other person to hop on the bandwagon, or want to hop on the bandwagon. So I think it's a one big wave, how the gaming community is. I feel like people's quality, like, nobody wants to be disappointed when they play something. They spend $70 They spend $70 of their hard-earned money, especially in this type of economy, and they figure out that the game is just utter trash. We don't want another Black Ops 7. We want to experience fun when we invest into a game, invest our time, especially if it's free. We want to have fun when we play these games. And the creator economy allows us to have access to the information to make that final decision. That's why this relationship is so important. I think the finals is just missing that creator economy, that something that just catches your attention. All I see right now are just art creator videos of just crazy moments with the robots themselves or the players themselves not being sure whether or not they could trust another raider. Like, there's challenges, there's problems that the community in Arc Raiders is facing, and that's what's making these dramatic moments, these cinematic moments. I love the guys that are using binoculars and acting like it's in war footage. Like, that's immersive. That's something that you want to keep watching. The finals, I feel like the finals is a lot like Siege. Siege is enjoyable to watch because there's so many layers of depth to that game. It's like, man, I didn't know that. Oh, he has that angle. You can hold an angle right there. You can make blow up a certain section of the wall, and have the finals has similar things to Siege, similar high stakes to Siege, similar levels of depth to Siege. but it's just the creator wave, the creator economy wave is just not there, I guess. I don't see videos about the finals. I don't have data to back any of this up. I'm just letting you know, like, my algorithm knows I've watched the finals, but I'm not being fed the finals, or at the very least, I'm not interested in watching a moment from the finals. I haven't really seen a video outside of this about the finals in a while. So, yeah. Thank you for listening, and I'll catch you guys later.